everyone. How are you guys? Are you all fine? I'm so sorry I could not take class yesterday. Okay, in the last class we discussed about writing tax, right? How is the writing tax assessed, and what you need to do, and what is how many parts are there in the writing tax one and tax two. So please tell me, someone, can you please tell me what are the marking criterias for the writing tax, either for tax 1 or tax 2? What are the marking criterias, guys? Anyone knows? So let us revise a little at first. Yes, Usa. And next, there were four marking criterias. Yes. अरू कसैलाई थाहा छैन तपाईहरुलाई? Do you guys not know what are the marking criterias? Did you guys not join my Sunday's class? What are the marking criterias, guys? It's very important for you to know the marking criterias, right? Because while you are giving response to writing tax 1 or writing tax 2, you should be careful about whether my writing has these criterias fulfilled or not, right? Yes, the very first is tax achievement or response, coherence and cohesion, lexical resource, and grammatical range and accuracy. These are the four criterias. And every time after you give response to any question, either it is tax 1 or tax 2, you should be checking if all of these criterias in my writing has been fulfilled or not, right? Okay. So I think we don't have to dig up on what is task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical recurve, grammatical range and accuracy. I have told you in the earlier class. Okay, we already discussed about this, and now what we are going to do is we're going to study writing task 1 this week. Okay, and then we move on to writing task 2 another week. And in writing task 1 we're going to discuss about the formats plus first. Okay, the format for the writing task 1 is, first of all, you should be just a second. First of all, okay, you should be writing an introduction. Okay, and then, okay, okay. So first of all, you should be writing an introduction, and then the body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. Now, in introduction, there are two parts. One is paraphrasing, and another one is overview or overall, right? So, this is an actual format. So, how you are going to give your response? First of all, introduction, under which you get paraphrasing and overall or overview, and then body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. So today we're going to look at the paraphrasing part. Okay. So what do you mean by paraphrasing? Does anyone know what is paraphrasing? What do you mean by paraphrase? What do you mean by paraphrasing something? Yes. So paraphrasing means, yes, rewriting in different way with um, in your own words or with similar meaning, or using synonyms to restate a sentence, that we call paraphrasing. All right. Okay. So what you need to paraphrase is in IELTS writing is the topic sentence. Okay. You should be paraphrasing the topic sentence. So which one is the topic sentence? I've shown you a graph. Okay. And the question is about that graph. So what do you think? Which one is the topic sentence in this question? Topic sentence कुन होला यो क्वेशनमा? कुन होला भन्नुस् त सबैजना? Yes, the first sentence is the topic sentence, right? This one over here, the line graph below shows the percentage of tourists to England who visited four different attractions in Brighton. So this one here is the topic sentence. Now you should be paraphrasing the topic sentence. Now paraphrasing the topic sentence means you are going to write the same thing, the same statement, and but using the similar words or synonyms or changing the order of the sentence. And by changing the order of the sentence, so what you do is one by one, word by word, you'll be trying to change the words, but similar words, same meaning words. All right. So what can you call for the line graph? The line graph like you Namil sir? What can you call the how to identify the topic sentence? So topic sentence always denotes what is there in the question, right? So the line graph below shows the percentage of the tourists to England, blah 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 blah. So you can see that in this sentence it has mentioned that, okay, so in this line graph you are going to get this information. Okay, and the second sentence itself, it asks you it tells you what to do. Okay, so it is telling you summarize the information by selecting and reporting. So this is the main question. All right, so the one at the first, which denotes or which says what is in the question or what is in the data, that is the topic sentence. All right. Okay, so what can you call okay, so what do you call a line graph in other words? What do you think? Line chart. Okay. Others? Data. You can call line graph as polyline chart or polyline graph or polyline diagram, anything, right? So the polyline graph, what do you call below? Below को synonym की होना सकता? What might be the synonym for below and how do you write it? Under, under mentioned, display. That's shoes. That's for shoes. Okay. So in these questions, you can't write below or above, right? Below, above लेख्न मिल्दैन किनभने it is the answer that you are writing. तपाईँले question त्यहाँनिर तपाईँको answer sheet मा mention भएको हुँदैन. So that is the reason the above line chart, the below line chart भन्न मिल्दैन. But you can say the given line chart, okay, or the given line graph. Okay. So what do you call source? अब source लाई के भन्न मिल्छ? Yes, illustrates, demonstrate, depicts, reflects, displays. Okay, you guys know it. Um, percentage. What do you call the percentage? Proportion, portion. Yes. Okay, or sometimes ratio as well. And of tourist. Tourist like के भन्न मिल्छ? Visitors. Yes. England like के भन्न मिल्छ? Yes. You don't change the name of place or name of person or name of country. You don't change that. Eh? It's a noun. So that is why you don't change it. Who visited like के भन्न मिल्छ? Who visited? 80 to 90% of your sentence must be paraphrased. For this, 80 to 90% of your words must be paraphrased. Right? So every word the way, na? Each and every word the way, na? Tara most of it, so you should be changing it. Okay, four different like you can tell four various attractions or four separate attractions, right? Or if for attractions you can tell four various spots, four various um four various, what do you call, yes, spots, maybe tourist spots, right, in Brighton. Okay, and you can also add from the year 1980 to 2010 भनेर पनि add गर्न मिल्छ है. From the year 2000 1980 to 2010 भनेर पनि add गर्न मिल्छ त्यसमा. Okay, so every time while paraphrasing, do not forget that you are not going to change the meaning of the sentence itself, add a new context, or remove the context from the sentence itself. So exactly जे कुरा भन्न गइरहेको छ तपाईले प्याराफ्रेज गरेको सेन्टेन्सले पनि त्यही कुरा भन्नुपर्ने हुन्छ है. You don't change the meaning of the sentence. Okay, let's see how this has been paraphrased. The polyline graph illustrates the proportion of visitors to England who went to four separate tourist attractions in Brighton between 1980 and 2010. Right? Four separate tourist attractions. Right? So the mathematical line, if you see the tolako, you can see that each and everything is same, the meaning is same, but the words has been changed. So this is called paraphrasing. All right? Paraphrasing भनेको के हो थाहा भयो तपाईहरुलाई? Any confusion? कसैलाई केही confusion छ? ओके, एकचोटि एउटा क्वेसन दिन्छु त्यसको प्याराफ्रेज गरेर देखाउनुस् त मलाई. So the question is, maybe this one. Can you paraphrase this? Actually, you paraphrase गर्नुस् त. Paraphrase गरेर मलाई answers पठाउनुस् please. कसैले पनि answer पठाउनु भएन भनेदेखि मलाई दुःख लाग्छ है. So सबै पठाउनु होला please. सबैजनाले answer पठाउनुस् please. Okay. The given by proportion of areas in five various continents, the vast concentrated on the proportion of people living in areas. Mm, continents. We shall try to paraphrase more. In five various continents. Okay, the given by sensation on the planet in some of areas in the world. It's suburb. It's suburb. Urban भनेको suburb हो र? The parts of region is across different continents. Swagat, try to paraphrase more of the proportion of urban residents in the globe and in the various continents. Um, shows a trend of. We use it mostly in line graph questions. Upendra, trend about the trend. Mostly in the line graph questions, but sometimes if it is about different years or comparison between different years, then yes, in the bar chart as well. The graph shows the percentage of distribution of urban population globally by continent. The aggregate, spelling of aggregate number of people staying in urban areas and globally and across various. Kavindra, start with the set the people distribution of urban area population by continent. Grammar, Kavindra. The column chart illustrates the proportion of people residing in urban areas globally and across various continents. The illustrated below provides the idea about the proportion of residents staying in urban areas of the globe and distinct continents. Okay. The paragraph under provides details about the percentile of people, population staying in city close to the globe and another. It's the percentage of people residing in urban areas, different countries, ratio of staying. No, 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 no. Urban areas, the developing areas भन्दैन है. डेभलप्ड भन्न मिल्यो बरु डेभलपिङ चाहिँ होइन फेरि मेन्सन कम्पेरिजन गर्छ. यज्ञराज फर्मेसन अफ सेन्टेन्सेस अलिकति. The budget illustrates to allow details about the proportion of the in various continents. Okay, Resham. The budget illustrates the proportion of people living in urban areas worldwide and across different continents. Highlights the main features. Too long. स्वागत. तलको लेख्न जरुरी छैन. Okay, I think you got the gist. Okay, Nesur. All right. So, for different types of question, let's see how this has been paraphrased in this question. Okay. The column graph gives data on the growth of urban population in different continents of the world for 1950, 2007, and also the projection of the year 2030. अब यहाँ तपाईँहरूले मिस गर्नु भएको कुरा के छ थाहा छ? हो यो डेटा. यो हामीले मैले अगाडि भने नि फ्रम द इयर दिस to this, you can add that as well, right? So the same has been done over here. So the data was for 1950, 2007, and 2030, which means 2030 is in future, right? So that is why the language here has been used, like, and also the projection for the year 2030, right? So yes, you can add this as well. All right. So यसरी add गर्न पनि मिल्छ. The column graph for the bar chart, you can call it as a column graph, gives data or information on the growth or about the percentage of population, on the growth of urban population in different continents of the world. Urban areas को Population like के भने त urban population in different continents, or you can also tell in various continents of the world for 1950, or you can also add for the year 1950, 2007, and also the projection for the year 2030, right? 2030 is in future. 2030 the future मा छ, त्यो भएको भएर the word projection भन्ने कुरा युज गरिएको छ त्यहाँ. All right, how is the language here? How did you find the language, इसको? ठिक छ, any confusion? How did you find the language? कस्तो थियो? सिम्पल थियो, राम्रो थियो, नराम्रो थियो, के थियो यसको? क्लीन टु द पोइन्ट थियो, टु द पोइन्ट, नम्बर्स युज गरेर स्ट्रङ साउन्ड गर्यो. यस, ओके. सो डिफरेन्ट एन्ड क्लियर देन जस्ट प्याराफ्रेजिङ द गिभन वर्ड. यस, सो द्याट इज वाइ यु क्यान एड दिज एज वेल है. सो हामी डिटेलमा चाहिँ एड गर्दैनौँ, राइट? तर राम्रै भन्नु पर्यो. सरोज, ओके. सो यो नम्बर्सहरू यसरी इयर्सहरू एड गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ के हुन्छ त, झन् अलिकति क्ल्यारिटी आउँछ है यसमा. Okay, let's see. Now for the different types of question. अब यो pie chart हरू यताउतिको question मा त you got the idea है, यो कसरी in the year, during the year, यताउति add गर्ने, from the year, projection for the year, blah 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 है. So त्यो topic sentence लाई paraphrase गर्ने त्यसरी plus add गर्ने context भन्ने त छँदैछ. Now there is different other type of questions as well. Sometimes यो combined खालको questionहरू पनि आउँछ है. एउटैमा चाहिँ लाइन ग्राफ, पाई चार्ट एउटैमा, अथवा बार ग्राफ एन्ड पाई चार्ट एउटैमा. सो यस्तो खालको क्वेसनहरू पनि आउन सक्छ है. सो त्यो पनि हामी बिस्तारै डिस्कस गर्दै जान्छौँ. मेन कुरा यो प्याराफ्रेजिङ गर्ने पार्ट भनेको चाहिँ इट्स सेम फर एभ्री वान है, एभ्री क्वेसन. मेन कुरा यो टपिक सेन्टेन्सलाई यु ट्राई टु प्याराफ्रेज इट इन द, यु राइट इट इन द डिफ्रेन्ट वर्ड्स. सो प्याराफ्रेजिङ भनेको त्यही हो. अब एउटा टाइप अफ क्वेसन, लेट्स सी, दिज आर द, sorry, this type of question. यहाँ हेर्नुहोस्, यो के हो, प्रोसेस डायग्राम भनिन्छ यसलाई हामीले है. यहाँ हेर्नुहोस्, should we change sentence structure or only words? वर्ड्स मात्रै चेन्ज गर्यो भनेदेखि तपाईको के हुन्छ त, त्यो पनि प्याराफ्रेज गरेको हुन्छ, तर लेभल अफ प्याराफ्रेजिङ अलिकति कम भयो. तर इफ यु चेन्ज द स्ट्रक्चर अफ द सेन्टेन्स, स्ट्रक्चर पनि चेन्ज गरिएको छ, सिनोनिम्सहरू पनि युज गरिएको छ, सिमिलर वर्ड्सहरू पनि भनिसकेपछि त्यो प्याराफ्रेजिङ झन् बेटर भयो क्या, झन् स्ट्रङ प्याराफ्रेजिङ भयो. ओके, तर इजी वे अफ प्याराफ्रेजिङ भनेको चाहिँ चेन्जिङ द वर्ड्स वान बाई वान नै हो, सिमिलर वर्ड्स. त्यसमा पनि if you if you know how to move the order of the sentence of or order of the words money to zon better ba. Okay, like your question here, Nusta. The topic sentence here is the process shows diamonds moving from the mine to the retailer. Lavela paraphrasing गर्नुहोस्. You can add something as well. The context change हुनु भएन, right? Let's see how well you paraphrase ल. Okay. The flowchart depicts the value chain of diamonds from mines to the retailers. Saroj changed the word, the diagram of the sorry, the flowchart reflects the process of diamond making from start to end. Steps demonstrate how diamond goes from the production to the seller. The diagram outlines the entire process of diamonds transitioning from the mine to the retail market. Okay, good. The procedure demonstrates the life cycle of diamonds from mine to the suppliers. Diagram illustrates the process of diamonds moving from the mine to the retailer. Okay, Swagat, this is not required, the second line. Or you only write it in one sentence, right? You're the very first thing you paraphrasing the topic sentence means एउटा sentence लाई we are paraphrasing, which means next कुरा add गर्न जरुरी छैन, एउटै sentence मा हुनु पर्यो है. So if you want to write include these things like being handled and prepared before being sold, then you can include it in the first line itself. है second line मा फेरि त्यही कुरा repeat भइरहेछ. The given flowchart is demonstrating the process of how it is sold in the market from its manufacturing point. Okay, the process illustrates that the process of diamond, the process by so it. mm, mm, okay, हामीले यसलाई सिक्वेन्सियल डायग्राम पनि भन्न मिल्छ है. सिक्वेन्सियल डायग्राम, फ्लो चार्ट भन्न मिल्छ. So the major processes involved in diamonds market change from the miner to final distributor. The following instruction gives them given to the however, however it concludes architectural for यो जुन छ यो पार्ट यो however यस्तो ट्रान्जिसनिङ वर्ड लेखेर चाहिँ दुईटा तीनटा सेन्टेन्सेस लेख्ने हैन. वी आर जस्ट यो जुन अगाडिको सेन्टेन्स छ त्यसलाई अर्को वेमा लेखिरहेको मात्रै हो. हामीले यसमा चाहिँ अलिकति डिटेलमा गएर अथवा एक्सप्लेनेसन पार्टतिर लाग्यो भनेदेखि यो प्याराफ्रेजिङ द टपिक सेन्टेन्स भन्ने कुरा हुँदैन है यसमा. सो द्याट इज द रिजन. ट्राई टु मेक इट सिम्पल टु द पोइन्ट. वेग सँगले हामीले मेन्सन नगर्ने केही कुरा. Okay. Okay, did you get it? अब प्याराफ्रेज गर्न सकिन्छ. क्यान यु प्याराफ्रेज गाइज? So different questions, right? This is flow chart. Okay, so yes, this is also flow chart. This is process diagram as well. So different types of process diagram, right? So यसमा पनि yes, stages and process of making tomato ketchup भनेर छ, right? Other thing, yes, this is also process diagram. Sometimes diagrams मात्रै भएको question पनि it can come, right? Let's suppose like this. Okay, 1.4 million years ago, the stone cutting tools, and now 80,000 years ago, how was it? Yes, and sometimes, yes, map questions as well. So map of some place, how was it in 1990 and how is it now or in 2005, right? And you have to compare between those maps, so the changes that are made. And this is the life cycle as well. Life cycle might also come. Yes, you can get this PPT, but after I finish um, writing tax one, okay, I'll hand it to you on Thursday. Okay. Okay, there are like um 38 questions for tax 1, and for tax 2 30, 40, I think 40 questions. So if you practice all these questions mentioned over here, it is more than enough for you. So yes. Okay. Okay, is there any question? Do you guys want to ask some questions to me regarding tax 1 or writing or anything? What you again? I'm going to teach you, okay? Why are you being so impatient? Do you want to learn everything in a day? Yes, learn by yourself then. Now we are learning to rewrite first sentence only. What about rest that we have to learn by ourselves? If you have to learn by our yourself, then why do you have to join the class? And if I have to complete everything in one day, then why do you need a class of 1 month or maybe like 5 weeks? And is it even a question to ask that we have to learn by ourselves? Do you think that I'm not going to teach further? Okay, anything else? So yes, I told you earlier as well, we're learning format by format. Okay, so I told you there is two parts to introduction. One is paraphrasing, one is writing the overview and overall, right? And then we discuss about the body paragraphs. We take it one by one. Okay, first of all, you need to know how to paraphrase, and then you are going to learn how to write an overview or how to write an overall, right? And then you're going to learn how to write the body paragraph, what you have to include in the body paragraph, what not to include in the body paragraph, what languages should you use, and everything, right? And this takes time, guys. So trust me. Why I'm asking you to do some assignments, or like I'm asking you to write something in the class itself, right? So I'm telling you to, okay, so paraphrase these questions, or send me the answers. It's for you. If you want, I just can just take the class. I will just describe all the process, and I'll move out. I'll not give you feedback. I'll not see how you're writing, right? So that is why I'm taking time. It's only for you guys. I can complete this whole IELTS in 3 weeks as well, but I don't want to do that. Okay. If you feel like I'm skipping any part, please let me know. I think I try to cover everything. So there are some things, yes, the student should be um, doing it by themselves. But as a tutor, what I need to teach, what I need to include, I will be including that. Okay. I can't teach you about grammar. I can't teach you about the basic English part. You guys know it. IELTS has a specific format, but still, if you have any confusing regarding grammar or anything else, you can ask me, right? But I can't include that in our syllabus. Including that, including the grammar portion or the basic English portion, that's going to take a lot of time. We can't complete our course even in like 2 months or 3 months. And everyone, they do not have 2 3 months 4 months in their hands. So I have to complete according to the format. There are different sections that I need to cover. There are different things that are required to that are required in every sections, right? So yes, I every IELTS teacher or every IELTS tutor, they go through the format, they go through the marking criterias and everything, what is looked at by the examiner on your writing or your speaking or listening or reading. We try to cover all of that. Okay. But you should be following. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Have a good night. Thank you.